Brothers and sisters and friends, I have come again with a word of encouragement, this time from the book of Joshua. Joshua chapter 24, particularly verse 14 and 15. Joshua was about to die. Toward the end of his life, he called an assembly of all the children of Israel. He has watched how many of them lost faith in the desert before they got into the promised land. How many of them began to worship false gods. They even made a molten image to worship. When things become difficult, human beings have the tendency to lose faith in the Almighty God and begin to worship small gods, deities. Joshua told the people that the God we serve is a jealous God. Yahweh is a jealous God. He does not entertain worshiping him with worshiping all the small gods. So even when things become difficult in our lives, we need to keep faith with Yahweh. We need to be steadfast in our faith. Now, so Joshua called an assembly of the people and told them, you need to choose. Choose ye today whom you will serve. He says, so now fear Yahweh and serve him perfectly and sincerely. Put away the gods that your ancestors served beyond the river and in Egypt, and serve Yahweh. But if you will not serve Yahweh, choose today whom you wish to serve, whether the gods that your ancestors served beyond the river, or the gods of the Amorites, in whose land you are now living. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord Yahweh. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. What Joshua is saying also applies to us. At this time, with all the anxiety all over the place, with all the fear all over the place, people are worried. What's going to happen? If only we can be steadfast and stay with our God. Jesus says, do not be afraid. Let not your hearts be troubled. Whatever is happening. In Luke's gospel, he even tells us that when these things begin to happen, he lists all kinds of tribulations that will happen before the end. He says, when these things begin to happen, hold your head high, stand erect, because your liberation is near at hand. So even when things begin to go terribly, he says, do not be afraid, because he has the whole world in his hands. And he says, let not your hearts be troubled. So today I want to say, whatever is happening in the world, we shouldn't be running helter-skelter, because we serve a God who is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And so choose you today whom you wish to serve. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord, and we will remain steady in the service of the Father of Jesus Christ. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord our God. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord our God. It's your will, not my will, to be done every day of my life. It's your will, not my will, to be done every day of my life. I will live in the house of the Lord every day of my life. I will live in the house of the Lord every day